Hey guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about my good midlife crisis. I am journeying through my 40s and I am trying to get my poop in a group. I am working on my financial, my physical, and my mental health with a primary focus on my financial health. Today's video is going to be an update on my YNAB budget. So if these seem like something that you would be interested in, I really hope that you will consider subscribing and coming along with me. I would love to have you join me on my journey. If you've been watching my channel, you will know that I had last week a laptop fiasco. My laptop just died. It just stopped working. I was filming my YNAB budget with me for my paycheck that I received last Friday, and it just stopped. I just stopped recording the sound, and it got all jumbly and jarbly, and I don't know what was wrong with it. And so that laptop had been not really working very well for a while, and pretty much almost since I got it, it was having issues, and I really probably should have taken it back, but I was determined that it was user error and it would get better, and it hasn't gotten better. And that laptop was about 2 years old. It was a Black Friday special to replace another Black Friday special that I had gotten that didn't work. I have really bad luck with laptops, as you will find out, because not only did that laptop die, so then I just realized that was showing. And then I went to Best Buy last Friday, a week ago from yesterday, and I ordered a new laptop. And I was like, I'm not going to cheap out. I'm going to get a really, really good one. It was like a $1,700 laptop. It was on sale for Memorial Day weekend. I only paid $1,200 for it, but $1,200 is a lot of money to spend on a piece of equipment. And then by the time I paid for the warranty and everything, like the service package, I paid a little over $1,500 when I left Best Buy, as you will see when we get into my budget. And I had to wait for them to ship it because they didn't have it in stock. So it got in on Wednesday. I was really excited. It was supposed to come in between 1 and 3, and I was going to film a video, but it didn't get here, and it didn't get here until just after 7. I don't know what happened. I watched the UPS driver go out of my neighborhood and go all the way up into faraway areas and then come all the way back. I tracked him from 1:30 until a little after 7 when he finally showed up. Anyway, I didn't have time to film a video that day, but I did log into my profile, get it all set up. Bless you. Get it all set up, and I lost my train of thought because Nathan sneezed. Anyway, I got my computer all set up, but I didn't actually do anything. I was downloading all the updates and signing into my Windows profile. I went to bed. Thursday morning, I'm like, all right, I'm going to just use this. I'm not going to film a video. I didn't have time. I was working. I have my wine Thursday. I have my ladies that I hang out with on Thursdays, and we just hang out in a driveway, and they drink wine. I drink my water because I am doing intermittent fasting, not eating after 7. And then, so I didn't have time to record anything, but I did watch a YouTube video. So I hooked up my Bluetooth my what do you call these things? My AirPods. I hooked up my AirPods and listened to a YouTube video while Nathan was playing a video game, and I just sat and watched my computer. And then I didn't think anything of it. So then Friday, I'm like, all right, now I'm going to film this video that I'm filming now. I filmed it. I filmed a couple of them, and then I saw the picture start to get really, really weird, laggy and slow. I could see it in the picture. The mouth, you know how you get bad dubs and the mouth doesn't line up with the video and it's really slow? That's what it looked like, and I could see it when I was filming it, and it wasn't even just a bad playback. It was not filming correctly. So then I'm like, oh, this is not okay. And I stopped and I went to play it back. No sound. No sound at all. I tried to troubleshoot. It said my speakers weren't installed. I kept downloading drivers. It wouldn't work because there was no hardware. It physically didn't have the hardware installed for my speakers and my sound bar. One of the features of this laptop that I bought was that it had a sound bar. It was supposed to be for videos and things. It had a 4K screen. It was super fancy. I loved that thing. It was beautiful. Anyway, it didn't work. Nathan came home because he was working. Was he working? Oh no, he had been on a lunch. Anyway, he came home. I told him it wasn't working. He looked at it and came to the same conclusion. He couldn't figure it out. So I went to Best Buy, and because I have the service package, and the guy tried to do some stuff, and then finally, after 30 minutes, he's like, "It's broken." We can send it in for repair, but you should probably just get a new one. And I'm like, all right, not going to get the same one. Fool me once. So then I picked out a new computer, and this one seems to be working just fine. I have edited a video, which I uploaded earlier today, and now I am recording, and so far it looks fine. I haven't played it back yet, but so far it looks fine. I have listened to music and watched videos on it with both the internal speaker and on my Bluetooth, and that seems to be working. Plus, it's a bigger screen. It's still a touch screen. It's still a 2-in-1, so I can flip it back, but this one has a 10 key. And I love my 10 key. As somebody who does numbers for a living, like, I just really was not excited about not having a 10 key. So this is a little bit bigger, and it has a 10 key, and I still have my touch screen, 2-in-1. It's got a better video processor. It's got a GeForce GTX, if that means anything to anybody. Apparently, that's a good thing. Okay. So that's my laptop. Because of all this laptop fiasco, and I was already super, super, super tight in my budget, I just decided it was time to do a fresh start in my YNAB. I haven't done one ever. I've had the same budget since I started doing YNAB about 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years ago, because it was in September, I think, August. It was in August of 2020 that I started it, because right after I turned 40 in July, and then I started my budget in August. Anyway, this is the first restart I've done. So I think it was time, and I think it was good. I just hated that I needed to do it. So let's shrink me so we can see, and I'm going to start off in my old budget. I will say, my dog, every time I'm filming a video, just gets the shakes. He never shakes like this if I'm not filming a video. So this is my budget. See how it says my budget, and it says it's archived because I did archive it. So you'll remember all of my old categories, all of my old balances. This is what everything looked like on Friday when or actually it wasn't Friday, it was last week. I can't remember what day I did it. It was like June 3rd, May 30th. May 30th, or yeah, it was right before the end of May, because I was like, I'm just going to start fresh, start over again in June. So this is my age of money was 29 days old. It goes back to 0 when you start over again. So anyway, here's my old budget, and then here is my fresh start. Do you need to go potty? Give me 1 second, guys. Emma's got to go potty. Let's get back to this. So what happens when you do a fresh start in YNAB is they take all of the money that is in all of these accounts. So I have my checking account, which is, I'm using my fingers, like you can see. So my checking account, my savings accounts, my HSA, it takes all of this money and it piles it all into the money to be assigned. So it did that, and then I went through and I put it in where I needed it to be. So I made sure to put all of my savings back where they were, except for Budget Mom, because that is the one that I had to draw money out of. And then I ended up being able to put $3 back in. But this is what my savings were in my old budget. And here, my holiday savings, my YNAB, these are the ones that I am saving for my annual fees. My little sinking funds that I have set up. And then I was able to put the money into the categories I needed. I also here we go. I also added my Best Buy card because I did sign up for a Best Buy store card. They offered me the Visa. I said, no, I don't want another Visa card. I have enough credit cards, but I did do the store card so I could do the no interest financing. So this gives me 12 months no interest financing. And actually this is about $50 less. I have to figure out because when I traded it in, the laptop that I bought was less expensive than the previous one that I had purchased. I got a bigger laptop with a better video card, like with an actual video. I don't know the terms they told me. It was something like it has a designated video card and not just a graphics card and not just a graphics chip. Or maybe it has a chip in it. I don't know. I don't know the things, but it's like a dedicated video thing. Anyway, it's got that the other one didn't have. It's not a 4K screen, but it's a bigger screen. And Anyway, it was significantly less expensive than the other one, and it was even less expensive than I paid for the sale price. So I am very happy with this. So I have to figure this out. But this is a 12-month no interest financing. So I have until next June to pay it off. And let me see, it added in, I told it I wanted to pay it off by June because if you remember, YNAB does allow you to set up targets or goals. Targets is what they're called now. Where is it? Here it is. Because I don't know what day it's due yet. I just got it. Like, I don't even have the physical card yet. I haven't gotten any bills. So I need to pay, we'll say about $150 a month, and then I'll have it paid off by next May or June. And I will be good. That will pay that card off. My my consolidation loan will be paid off, and by this time next year, for reals, I should be debt free other than Seth's car. Speaking of consolidation loan, I decided that the reason I did the consolidation loan and liked having the lower payments was in case I needed to not spend $500. I wanted to have wiggle room. So I did actually only make the minimum payment, not the minimum payment that was due because nothing was due, but I did make the minimum monthly payment that is supposed to have come out. So it's not going to show on here. Let me see if you can see it in my other budget because I did that before I did my fresh start. And I'm in June. I have to go back to May. So in May, on my consolidation loan, I only paid the $170. I did not pay the additional $333 that I normally pay to bring it to $500. I paid an extra $3, so it was normally $167. I paid $3 to make it $170, but I didn't pay the additional $300 to make it $500. $330. So that allowed me to not pull all of my Budget Mom savings and still be able to fund everything I needed to fund. So I just wanted to come on, give y'all a quick update on what is going on with my new budget. So when I do I am not going to do a closeout for the month of May for my Budget Mom budget by paycheck book, because I did a fresh start in this book as well, which I will show you. This I literally just took. Let me see if I can get it to focus. All of the money that I had in my checking, I treated it just like the fresh start. So I took all of my money that I had in all of my accounts. That's the total. It was just over $3,000. It was almost $4,000, $3,900. And then I put it into all of the categories, all of my sinking funds, this is all of my sinking funds. This is all of my bills that had to have money in them. And these are all of my variable expenses, and then these are my savings. I did all of them. So I'm not going to do a closeout for May, and I'm going to do a fresh start for the Budget Mom. I have never gotten the Budget Mom's closeouts to balance, and my hope is that once I've done this, that they will start to balance correctly. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I watch a lot of you that do the closeouts, and I watch the Budget Mom and she does them, and I don't know why mine don't ever add up. The money adds up in my bank account, on my cards, in my YNAB, but it never adds up in my Budget Mom book. The Budget Mom book helps me save, so I'm not getting rid of that. I really like this. For some reason, I don't know why, my brain is weird, but for some reason this helps me save. YNAB helps me keep my credit cards under control, and Budget Mom helps me save. I like the physically writing it out. I like the physically stuffing the cash, even though it's not real cash. I like the physical act of doing things. I told my aunt when I was thinking about doing this, I was like, for some reason, when I write things, I can remember them almost verbatim as opposed to typing them. It just triggers my brain, and I don't know if that's just a me thing or if that's a thing. But anyway, I like writing it out, but I can't ever look at balance for some reason. Okay, y'all, I'm going to stop rambling. It's about 8:30, and I am actually going to watch the new Top Gun movie tonight. I haven't had a chance to go yet. Last weekend I was busy, and this is literally the only showing at 10 o'clock tonight that I could get tickets for where Nathan and I could sit together and not be in the front. We could have sat in the front 2 rows, and nobody wants to do that, obviously. So 10 o'clock it is. I'm going to the movie at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to wrap this up, try to get it edited and up so y'all can watch it. Sorry for the rambliness. Sorry for the break. Everything should be going back to normal starting next weekend with my, this week with my weigh-in on Wednesday, and then next week with my Budget Mom paycheck when I get set up for my next check. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps YouTube know that this is content that is enjoyable to people looking for something like this, to recommend it to new users. Also, if you hit the bell, you'll be notified when I do post a new video. Anyway, sorry. Also, subscribe. My brain is everywhere. I'm watching my dog. Emmett is at the door. He wants back in now. So I've got to go let him in. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
But as you can see, I only have $80 of rollover, not $100. So that's going to give me even less money to work with than I was hoping. So I'm going to go ahead and move this up to ready to assign. And let's see what we can do. I only have less than $300 check. This is going to be tight.
Okay, guys. I was so excited. I bought my new computer and I posted all those pictures and it was so pretty, and it was a really, really, really expensive laptop. It was $1,700 and I got it on sale for $500 off, so I only paid $1,200. And it doesn't work. Like, the sound doesn't work. The microphone doesn't work. So I took it to Best Buy this evening. They couldn't fix it. I said, screw it. Forget it. I'm turning it in. I'm getting another one. So I decided to get another one that's comparable. And I just got home and I was opening the box, and I just want to show y'all how fancy this box is. Ready? Can you see that? Oh, it keeps going in and out of focus. When you open the box, let me see if I can do it from a different angle. When you open the box, it raises the laptop up. And it says, "In search of incredible." So I have very high hopes for this one. I have no idea. Let's see if this one actually works.